fudge, they actually made a sequel to this movie that was decent. Not just decent, kind of good. Man. That's a surprise. Hi, everyone. Yeah, that's a surprise. Hi, everyone. It's me. Yeah, this sequel, much better than R.I.P.D. 2 Rise of the Damned. It's a sequel to a movie that people actually cared about. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. That was lame. Hi, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And this is the beginning of the basically 2-week-long new movie kind of review-a-thon that we're going to be doing, including 2 later tonight. So we'll begin with a review a little bit early. Hi, it's Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant. And that movie is, we're here to talk about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here. And that movie is A Christmas Story Christmas. A Christmas Story Christmas is directed by Clay Cadis, I believe that's how you pronounce the name, whose previous film work includes the Angry Birds movie and the Kurt Russell rather, Christmas Adventure, The Christmas Chronicles, which I still have not seen. I've seen the Angry Birds movie. I still have not seen Christmas Chronicles. I actually plan to watch both of those for 25 movies at Christmas. But that's probably what got him the job on A Christmas Story Christmas. So what's the film actually about? Well, it is a sequel to A Christmas Story. It's actually the 4th in this particular series, following My Summer Story, which was and A Christmas Story 2, which was an abortion. So, from 2012. So, the only good thing to come out of that is that Braden LeMasters would go on to be in the coolest rock band ever, who played Ralphie in that movie. Anyway, so A Christmas Story Christmas, however, features a lot of returning characters, played by returning actors. So what's the film about? Well, Peter Billingsley returns as Ralphie. He also is credited with the story on this film, and produces along with his buddy Vince Vaughn. And Peter Billingsley plays Ralphie Parker. It is about 30-some years on. The first movie was around early 1940. This is 1974. So, Ralphie is now married to his wife, played by the always reliable comedic actress Erin Hayes, who gets some good laughs in here as well. And they have 2 children. He not being able to really have love for his work, Ralphie has tried to become a science fiction writer. He has written a 2,000-page manuscript that is constantly being rejected. And he and his family are looking forward to the arrival of Grandma and Grandpa for the holidays. But wouldn't you know it, Ralphie gets a call that nobody wants to get. His old man, which is the affectionate name his father was given in the original film, played in flashback archival footage by the late, great Darren McGavin, has passed away. And just before Christmas. Not wanting this to be the Christmas memory, his mother, played by Julie Haggerty, replacing Melinda Dillon, tells him, we gotta make this Christmas special. We have to. And Ralphie promises that they will. And then soon panics that he promised his mother he's gonna make a perfect Christmas because his old man was the best at it. Between stolen Christmas presents and, snowmobile riding bullies and, weird neighbors and the return of people like, Flick and Schwartz and Randy and, the dreaded Scott Farkas, all played by the original actors. Can Ralphie put on the best Christmas, and will he maybe discover that it wasn't as easy as his old man made it look? Let the shenanigans and heartfelt nostalgia begin. So, A Christmas Story Christmas was a real pleasant surprise. I, like everyone else, has been burned before. My brother, for instance, says I told him that this was coming out, and he said, yeah, fuck that movie. Not fudge, he said the word. He says, I don't want this movie to exist. I think that you can enjoy it, go review it. I'm not going to watch it. Will, you'd like this movie. I'm just going to say it if you're watching, because I have to say, I've been burned before too. This is the first sequel to A Christmas Story that feels like there's actually something meaningful in the reason why they made it. Peter Billingsley is great as Ralphie. I mean, that's established. Peter Billingsley is terrific in general. Erin Hayes is really sweet and really funny as his wife. Julie Haggerty fits the role pretty nicely. She doesn't quite look like Melinda Dillon, which is a little distracting at first, but she eventually eases into the part. All the returning actors are really fun. There's even a nice little development for the Scott Farkas character that kind of surprised me. And Zach Ward plays it really well. He kind of has one big scene in the movie. So that's all fun. And what I like about this movie a lot, it's not as good as the original, and I will say that, because nothing could be. The original is, I think, the greatest Christmas comedy ever made. So this is always going to be a tall order, but here's the thing. The difference between Christmas Story Christmas and particularly A Christmas Story 2. Christmas Story 2 was algorithmic. It had no soul. It had no heart to it. It was just a shameless, it was a cash grab. Christmas Story Christmas has genuine heart and genuine laughs. There were a few moments in this movie that I actually genuinely really laughed hard. Particularly in the fantasy sequences that are once again a high point like they were in the original movie, which they kind of have fun with. And just, you can just feel that everyone involved is really happy to be there. There's just this affection for the original in it, from the way it's written to the filmmaking of it. Now, I will say that is the one area where I really think the movie does slip a little bit, is that what I really loved on a filmmaking basis about the original A Christmas Story is that it had that almost dreamlike haze. It's kind of it's a weird comparison, but like The Cathedral. There's like there's almost like a memory-driven haze to the shot compositions of A Christmas Story. The way that it looks and the way it kind of is almost like a childhood memory. They kind of drop that. It just kind of looks a bit like it's shot like a normal movie, which is with not a lot of dynamism, but the spirit was there, and there were moments where they kind of paid homage to it. And I was really surprised that the movie not only made me laugh a lot, it almost kind of made me choked up. There are some moments where they talk about Darren McGavin, and they show like the weight of his loss, and it's really touching. This movie is surprisingly good. It doesn't, it doesn't take, the original on, it doesn't beat it, but you know what? If you told me when this movie was announced that there was going to be another Christmas Story, like, if this movie was even going to come close to being a good movie, I would say I triple dog dare you to prove it. And you know what? The movie really came through. I dug this movie. I'm not going to go all the way with it, but I'm not even going to go pretty far, but I would walk 2 blocks to see A Christmas Story Christmas. I'm going to give A Christmas Story Christmas 4 stars out of 5. I really liked this film a lot. Let's close the book there. I just really enjoyed this movie. A lot more than I thought I would, and it is a perfect movie to show with the whole family. I really love this movie. I will say this, though. If your kids haven't watched the first movie, watch the first one first. Yeah, don't go into this one. You kind of, it also does rely on you a little bit to have seen the first movie. That being said, though, I really was surprised at how enjoyable this was. Alright. That's it. Christmas Story Christmas. Trailer Trash None, watch on HBO Max, which is where it's streaming now. It is not playing in theaters. Was there shawarma? Yes. Throughout the credits, there are side-by-side comparisons of shots from A Christmas Story that are recreated slightly, with a slight difference in A Christmas Story Christmas that is shown throughout the credits. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, we'll be back later tonight. Way later tonight. More like, by the time you see it, a lot of it's going to be like early morning, like midnight, 1 a.m. We will have back-to-back reviews of The Menu, which I'm going to leave to see shortly after I shoot this. And then, She Said, which is, I'm really excited for. So we will have reviews of both of that. I'm excited for both of them. We will have reviews for both of those, and more to come, which I've already stated before. I will state them as I go. We'll be here all day. So, that'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you wanna. Give it a subscribe if you wanna. Excuse me. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, what that's supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can also find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Find me on Serialized. I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of A Christmas Story Christmas? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Do you think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Big Mouth with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye.